Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Sunday morning, early. Try to get this sticker drawing done before the day gets going. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. A lot of you guys are going to watch Super Bowl. I couldn't care less about that Super Bowl football or any of that. But hey, I understand you guys want to watch it. Right on, perfect day, Super Bowl Sunday. I don't care what a pop star is up to these days. Just kidding. Little Taylor Swift jab. Yeah, the little psyop, the inside CIA co-worker. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're going to get that drawing done. I told you I was going to get it done yesterday, and I didn't. Ended up with a stomach bug or something. Golly, man, just all of a sudden. And I crashed out. Then my daughter went skating with with my granddaughters, and broke her ankle in 3 spots. It just turned into a terrible day yesterday. She's going to have surgery with pins and everything else. It's just not good. So that didn't work out. But I'm going to, what?
Are you doing a video?
Yeah? What?
I was just gonna ask if you saw that April last night once you got home.
Oh, didn't see her. It was late.
Say morning, Papa.
I see you over there. All right. Close the door. Sorry, guys. I could have paused it. It was my wife and granddaughter. She wanted to know if I seen my daughter when she got home last night with her broken ankle at 2:30 in the morning. But I don't like to pause it when I'm going to do a sticker drawing. It's just, I don't need it. I don't need the, hey man, what'd you do there? Anyway, there goes the Apache helicopter firing up. But anyway, we're going to try to get it done today, this morning, so I can get it out of the way so you guys don't have to worry about your Super Bowl thing. But this is it, first place. And yeah, it does look a lot better with the wing on this, but the body kit and everything, like some people were saying, that's what it is. I knew it didn't look right on the other car. It just didn't fit. And I'm glad I had that right. I thought my eye was correct, but all you guys agreed, so right on, especially you JDM guys. And yeah, that baby did come out sweet. I'm really liking it. Which I got some more of these things coming. I'm going to be slamming and doing up really good. Different cars. I even got a super cool looking little Subaru. I thought would look cool. It don't matter. We'll get to that. But anyway, that's first place, and one of these is second. And it's the blue GTR, really nice car. And then I don't have a third. But what I did was, because I didn't do what I said I was going to do and do the drawing yesterday, I pulled this out of my collection. I'm going to give it to third place. It's a cool little Mustang. It's an older one. I did that on purpose. I got this years ago. Yeah, it's a 2016 casting, so I got it in most likely 2017. But I pulled it out, and they're in good shape. I keep them in shape. Now this comes from vibration. Whether you know it or not, things always vibrate on the earth. And when you got them stacked, there's going to be vibration, and that's what that is. You might be able to rub it out, but I didn't worry about it. I keep my car stacked. But yeah, I'm gonna give this, and I picked an older one on purpose so that maybe whoever wins it's going to get something they don't have. Because a lot of the newer things that we might have, a lot of you guys might already have them. Well, like I did see a Coca-Cola Funny Car one yesterday at Walmart right there, but I didn't grab it. It's really not, it's a cool car and all, but it's not. The other ones, the Shell, the DP, the Tab Camaro, I probably wouldn't be able to walk away without them, honestly. But the Mustang, it was tricky. I almost grabbed it, but there was like 4 of them there, and I thought, well, everybody's probably got that car by now, so I didn't grab it. But this here, I figure whoever wins it don't have it, and so and it is a good-looking Mustang, nice color, cool little truck, and so what the heck? I figured I'll throw it in third place, and since I didn't do what I said I was going to do yesterday, and go from there. And so then after that, I got a couple cars to show you and a couple things to explain to some of you guys. I'll get to, but anyway, let's get the number wheel. 50 and 50. Let's see who's going to win that, baby. Good luck to all you guys. I emailed all of you your numbers yesterday, so anybody on this list. So hopefully you got them. I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I got Mr. Keebler. Hope I remembered Mr. Keebler. Mr. Keebler, I think I sent you your numbers. I hope I did. Anyway, number 14, right off the bat. Oh, I asked you guys if you wanted me to start just using numbers and not calling names anymore, and nobody answered it, so I don't think it's a problem if I keep calling names. Well, no surprise, that was Mr. Bruce. Number 14 is Mr. Bruce. Now, before you get upset, I want you to know, that dude spent some bank and covered this board. I mean, he's got almost every other spot. So, I mean, almost. He's got every third spot for sure. So the odds of him scoring was very, very good. But you got it, Mr. Bruce. She's a beauty. And again, guys, the offer's still out there. If you want me to just start calling the number, even if it's some of you winners and you're like, yeah, just quit calling my name, call numbers, I'm cool with that. But like I said, we all seem to be a bunch of, and I'm thankful for that my channel's covered with adults that understand how these things work and don't you know, get mad at anybody. But anyway, Mr. Oops, where's my paper? I always write that down because I'll forget and have to rewatch the video. First place, number 14, Bruce. Then once I'm done, I write it all down. Once I'm positive, I go back to the sheet and I write it next to your name on the sheet. And because believe it or not, so I could have well, there is no wrong sheet right now. The other one's over there. So this is definitely the correct one. Drawing for Custom Godzilla GTR. That's it. I don't know why I call it the Liberty Log. It was the Godzilla. Anyway, Mr. Bruce scored first place. Now let's see who is gonna get the second. The blue GTR. Boom. $18, Mr. Devers. Remember, second place. Oh yeah, guys. Surely you all remember that, but I meant to say it again because it's been a little bit, and sometimes I don't. Like this was only a first and second place, and then I added the third place. But a lot of times, like I said, I let first place can still win second place. They can't win third place. But that's for people that buy them multiple spots, man. They should have a chance to win multiple times on the first place. But a lot of times if there's only a first and second place, then I still have that two separate people. But sometimes I still leave it at you can win second place, and I messed up and didn't say on this one. So I guess we lucked out that Mr. Bruce didn't land on that one again, because unfortunately he would have had to win it because I didn't change it. So and hope you guys understand that. It's so that you have a chance, because you bought the number. You know what I mean? But and I already exclude third place. So for example, maybe Mr. Devers bought several spots. Well, since he won second place, he don't get to win third place. You see what I mean? But you think, why not? He bought several spots. Well, I only award that to the first place winner, because this always started with just a one car thing. I just kept adding cars to it. So that's why I did that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, I didn't clear that up this time, and I was like, oh heck, that could have been a problem if Mr. Bruce came up. So anyway, I need to try to make sure I state that next time before I do these drawings, just to keep it cool for everybody. But again, I'm so thankful that all you guys are adults and so cool about everything. And any whiners, they seem to leave. They don't seem to hang out with us long. You know what I mean? And that's cool. But now this one. And I'm starting to think. Sorry, guys. I swear. I'm starting to believe I'm allergic to my wife's cat. I hate that thing. So it would be totally right on the money for me to be allergic to it. This happens to me almost every weekend now. And my doctor had told me that I can develop these allergies later in life because they never used to bother me. And I'm starting to think I'm allergic because it happens. I'll leave and get out of this place, go to work, get away from that thing. I'm fine. I come home, I'll get around here for just a little bit. And my eyes will start itching, I'll sneeze, I get a sore throat by the time I go back to work Monday. And I'm thinking it's that cat. I want to go get an allergy test for it, but I'm afraid to come back and say, hey, look, you know that cat you got? It's got to die. It's got to die. We got to off it. It's the cat or me. Well, I don't want to make that call. You know what I mean? She might be like, well, where are you gonna go? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Anyway, let's see who's gonna get third place on this baby. That's pretty cool. Mr. Devers don't win a lot. I think he did win. Oh, he did win the I didn't ship it yet because it was one car and you were in this drawing. Lucky me. He won that super cool RWB on the last drawing, I believe. Right on, buddy. So you got another little Kaido house there. So now let's see who's going to get third place. $41, Mr. Keebler. We was just talking about old Keebler. Third place. Well, at least you're getting something, buddy. I mean, you're still missing out on the, first, second place. But hey, this is a pretty cool one, buddy. I'm almost betting you don't have it. Like I said, I got this years ago, man. Like I said, guys, I've mentioned before, and I've drifted back to that. I never collected Hot Wheel basics. Okay, I always collected these cool M2s. I started out with the G machines, which they don't make anymore. I'd still be getting them. Those were awesome cars. I don't know if you guys remember the G machines. I'll have to show them sometime, but every one of them I opened. That's back when I was opening cars. But I discovered I had to start buying display cases because they would get covered with dust and just get destroyed. So that's when I started leaving my cars in packages. A lot of people think, are you leaving this package for resale? I don't think so, dude. I don't resell my cars. I leave them in there to keep me from having to clean them. And, but anyway, that's what I would collect. And then nicer castings. And like I said before, I only started grabbing those Hot Wheels when I got them for my grandson. And I was like, man, I like that right there. And next thing you know, I'm grabbing Hot Wheels and Matchbox and stuff. Which is another thing, guys. I'm probably clearing out a lot of my Matchbox as well. So those will be going to people. Now, let's clear this up real quick. Congratulations, Mr. Bruce. Scored the beauty. I like her. I think she's awesome. I think you'll like her too. And I know I said I was sending your package off, but I didn't get to it last week. So that's cool because this will go with it. And right after this video, I don't watch Super Bowl. Couldn't care less. You're the reason for the teardrops on my laptop. Anyway, so I'm going to get your package ready. And Mr. Spahar, I'm going to get your package ready. And, well, Mr. Spahar, I may just wait till next weekend if that's cool, because you're in the next drawing. Just because. Well, no, I'm not going to do it. I need to go ahead and send it. Maybe that'll give you some good. I don't know, man. I need to quit saying because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Anyway. I'm going to get it out this weekend or next weekend for sure. But Mr. Bruce, I'm going to go ahead and send you yours. You're not far away at all. And then congratulations, Mr. Devers. And congratulations, Mr. Keebler. All right. A couple cards to show you here in a minute. But first, I want to clear this up. Mr. Harrison, Richard Harrison, tell your grandson, keep an eye out for a box. It's coming. I'm going to drop it off tomorrow. I got the shirts in there, 2 of them. One black, one white. White one has a red gasser on the back of it. Black one has a green tea bucket. Both cool shirts. Mediums. I know you said, just send one, they can share it. Yeah, that don't usually work out. So I sent 2, one of each. Dang it. Anyway, I'm going to drop it off tomorrow. And Lance, Graham, Lance, dude, I got your box. I'm dropping it off tomorrow too. I will send you your tracking tomorrow. But I wanted to clear that up too. Because maybe I had a misunderstanding, or maybe I didn't say it correctly. When I say like, hey Lance, I'm going to send you some cars, or Mr. Richard Harrison, I'm going to send you some cars, some of my extra cars for your grandson. I'm just saying that I understand you guys are people that don't mind getting these cars, these extra cars I send. So I got you on my list as when I get these cars boxed up, who should I send? As a person that, yeah, they want these cars, so I can send them to you. In no way, Lance, did I mean I'm immediately going to go ship these off in the mail to you. So I didn't realize you were going to be, emailing me over and over about when the cars are coming and where's the tracking number and all that. And I'm not ragging on you. What I'm saying is, I'm not sure. Maybe you're young, but that's what I meant by that. But I didn't. And like I told you, I tried to get them out last week since you kept asking. But I have a million things to do, dude. But anyway, I got your box ready. I just hadn't dropped it off, and I didn't get there yesterday. And so I'll drop it off tomorrow after work, and it'll be on its way. But that's what I wanted to clear up was you're just going to be one of the guys that randomly gets cars in the mail from me because you said you don't mind having them. That's all. I didn't know that, so I'm not sure if I said something that would for you to just, I didn't mean for you to call me, text, email me all the time. Hey, well, what about the cars? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But I understand how it is to get excited and anxious about some cars coming. Now here's another. If you paid for these cars, then yeah, I need to hurry up and get them to you. But when I say I'm just sending you these cars, that's what I just meant was you're one of the guys that I know I could send these extra cars to. But I kept getting emails from, oh, just forget it, man. I won't bother you no more. And I'm like, dude, I'm sending you the cars. And then you're like, okay. Then I got another one from you yesterday. Oh, man, just forget it, dude. I won't bother you no more. Dude, I'm lost here. I don't know what's going on, what your deal is there. And I'm not bitching again. I'm just trying to make it clear to everybody, including you, Lance. Do you want the cars or not? It's totally cool with me. I don't have to send them to you. This box is coming to you whether you want it or not. I already got it ready for you and it's going. If you don't want it, kick it into the ocean or whatever you want to do with it. I don't care. Run them over. I don't know. But if you don't want any more, that's fine. Say so. I won't send you any more. That's totally fine. But if you do, you'll just still stay on my list as a person I can send my extra cars to when I'm sending them. And like Mr. Richard, here's another perfect example of that. Mr. Richard Harrison, I told him the same thing. I'm going to send him some of these cars and a couple shirts. He hasn't asked me one single time about these cars or them shirts at all. He just knows that they're going to come when they're going to come. And that's it. And even if he asked me once, hey, would you give me a tracking number when you send that package? You bet, buddy. Totally, but over and over. I mean, you seem to be a little impatient, buddy. You really seem to be a little impatient. So like I said, I don't know, maybe you're a young guy and all, and it's totally cool. And like I said, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to let you know what this is all about. And I'm saying a lot of that because maybe I misled it somehow, But that's what I mean by I'm going to send you some cars. Now, if you don't want to be that guy on my list that I can send cars to just randomly, you get a box in the mail and, hey, what is this? Oh, look, it's 15 or 20 cars from Hewitt's. Fine. Say so, and I'll take you off my list. That's all. That's all I'm in. Now, if you paid for it, I understand that. Like I said, I got a guy out there right now I just paid $150 to for some cars. Was texting me left and right. Was supposed to ship it out a week ago. And as far as I know, never did. Doesn't answer my text now or anything. I don't know if he ganked me or what. I'll wait and see. And then I'll mention him on this video, say his name and everything, and roast him. But I don't know that he would do that. And what I'm hoping is, I know it's $150, but still, I'm hoping nothing happened to him or something happened to his family. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that's not the deal because I wouldn't have thought he would do this. And so I'm just hoping that something didn't happen to him. You know what I mean? But yeah, makes me wonder where my cars are because I paid for them. And I was told they're shipping this day. And then nothing. And now don't respond to text, which I understand when you miss emails, because we all miss it, but you don't usually miss your text. Don't tell me that. I know how texts work. And a lot of you guys don't seem to miss your emails, but a lot of us do, man. I'll get 150 emails a day, and they'll just get buried in there. And you just don't know. And especially replies. Sometimes when somebody replies to the same email, I might not catch it. Because when I see it, I think it's one I already read. But there's a reply in there. So anyway, but a text, we most always get our text. And so he's either ignoring me, blowing me off, or something. But I paid for these cars is why I'm interested. Now, if he just said, hey, I'm going to send you these cars, man. I'm sending them today. And I'm not even, well, I'm not ever even going to ask him about them. Never, ever. Am I even going to say, hey, where are them cars at? They're just going to show up or they're not. And now if he ever reaches out to me and says, hey, did you ever get those cars? And I didn't, I'll respond back, no, man, they never showed up. You see what I'm saying here? I'm never going to ask him, hey, where's them cars you said you were going to give me? That's never going to happen. But I have asked him twice now because I said, because I paid for them. And no response anymore. Don't answer anymore. And I'm really kind of surprised at that. So like I said, I'm hoping nothing happened to him or somebody in his family. That's something, you know what I mean? Dude, that's a bad deal. I'm hoping, and those things happen. Like I said, my daughter just broke her ankle yesterday at the skating rink. 3 spots, going to require pins and surgeries and everything else. Just trying to take the granddaughter, she hit the rug and it caught her skate, kicked it sideways, and boom, done, just like that. So, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping nothing happened to the guy. And, but anyway, there's the differences there, buddy. And I just wanted to explain that not only to you, but anybody else out there that I've said I'll send cars to. I mean, Cecil's Diecast I send cars to occasionally. And which he don't constantly, but a lot of times, hey, any extra cars, send them to me. Yeah, I know, Cecil. I know. I got you on my list as a guy I can send cars to. But he's another person that's on that list I can send cars to. Richard Harrison has a grandson I know he likes to give cars to, so he's on my list. Mr. Pruce, I always try to send extra cars to him for his grandsons. But they got so many, it's really hard to figure out what to send that they don't have. But those are just people that I get on my list that I can send these cars to. Never once do that. Well, Cecil will say in the comments every night, hey, you can send me any extra cars you got, which I already know, Cecil, but it's all good, at least, But none of these guys say, hey, where's them cars you said you were going to send me? All right, so anyway, that's what I mean by it. And it's no big deal or nothing. But anyway, your last text, your last email I seen said, just forget the cars, man. I ain't going to bother you no more. Oh, dude, if that's how you really feel, then that's cool. I won't send you no more cars. But this box of cars is coming to you. There ain't many, maybe 15, 20 cars in it. And like I said, if you don't want them, throw them in trash. I don't care. But anyway, they're coming to you. So, hope I've cleared that up for everybody. And I hope I didn't sound like a asshole. But I keep things real. And that's how it really should work. And so I just wanted you to understand that. And go from there. So, and I still got tons of cars to go through. But dude, I got a million things to do, man. I'm down here at 4 a.m. until I go to work. I go to work, I come back down here. I'm down here again. I got a lot of things to do. And it bugs me because I still got to get through all these cars. I don't want all these cars up here anymore. I have certain cars I want, and I don't want the excess. And I've determined that I've got boxes and boxes of cars that I don't want in boxes. If they have to be in boxes, I don't want them. I don't want a closet full of cars. I just don't. Obviously I'm going to have to sell or something because I can't just give away thousands of dollars in cars. Especially when I like premium cars that I could then turn around and buy myself some premiums with. Now, I'm not going to sell all these cars, but there will be some cars that will be sold or something, or I'll do sticker drawings on or something. But the majority of these Well, a lot of these cars are just going to be gave away. You're just going to get random boxes of cars, guys. And again, some of you guys out there, people that I'm used to seeing, I don't want Joe Bluehorn from who knows where to all of a sudden comment on my video. Hey, I'll take some free cars. Dude, I don't even know who you are. You jumping on here just to get free cars? No. Some of you guys that I've seen here all the time, if you're interested in getting some cars every now and then, leave it to the message in there and I'll write you down on my list as somebody I can send free cars to. Now I don't know what they're going to be. I mean, hope you're not thinking I'm going to send you the best of my best. I already said I'm keeping my cool muscle cars and my trucks and stuff. So it ain't like, don't get mad if they shows up and you ain't got a box full of 62 Chevys and, 55 gassers. I mean, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I got a lot of excess. They're not fantasy cars because I don't collect fantasy cars. I did have some here and there that were, might have been cool, but I didn't, like I grabbed that hot tub time machine one just because I thought it was cool one day, but I don't collect that. So they're not fantasy cars. They'll just be cars that I don't really care about. All right. So anyway, let's clear all that up. I got 2 cars to show you, and then we'll get out of here. I ordered this a while back, and I only ordered one because I thought it looked cool. And it came in. It's got a cool little motorcycle on it. And I'll tell you what, I order a lot of my Kaido house and everything else from Big J's Toys. It's a pretty good deal, but, the new Hornet. The new Hornet, I got a couple I pre-ordered from him and so on. But he always seems to be the last. Everybody else, all you guys seem to get your cars before this guy ever gets his cars and sends them to me. So I'm always seems to be the last to get them. But whatever. That's where I usually come across them and order them from. But yeah, this one came from House of Diecast, and I got a transport set. Supposed to be coming from them too, but who knows when. They're always far behind too. And now I don't even order from them no more because it appears they want you to pay some crazy membership price. I'm going to pay you a $250 or $500 membership price to be able to buy cars from you. What are you smoking, man? What the heck's in your pipe? I ain't doing that. No way. You can just forget every car I ever bought from you. After you send me my last car, that's it. You're not going to see me again. I'm not paying you for that crap. It's ridiculous. I don't know who came up with that in your marketing plan. But anyway, that cool little baby. She's pretty sweet. Got that. And then I told you guys I love that 35 GTRR, the white one, when I seen how it looked, and I got it in the tarmac, the 132, to go with my Liberty Walks up there. And like I said, no, I'm going to be picky I'm not going to be collecting all these 132s, but I do have some certain ones that I'll grab. But yeah, this baby looked good in real life. The blue Hotwheel looks terrible. I was like, man, that thing is ugly, but it's because you can't see all the body lines and all very well. Oh, this is numbered too, number 312. Yeah, it seemed like it. I don't remember how many there was, but anyway. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's taped, I'm sure. Yeah. But it is pretty nice. It's tarmac. But yeah, I got that baby in. Ooh-wee. Look at that. See how much better it shows off its body lines? That blue one just sucked. This is what I used to make Osvaldo's. I used the blue one. And it was only after I sprayed it with black paint that I realized how nice it looked. It had nice body lines and all. And then when I was looking up how exactly the taillights looked online, I came across the car and I was like, oh my God, look at that. That thing is awesome. And I was going to put carbon fiber hood on his because I have some carbon fiber decals, but I had that autism flame that went up on it, and I didn't know how well it would go if I laid the carbon fiber down and then laid that decal on top of it. I wasn't sure, and unfortunately, I told you guys about having extra decals is always a must. I had no more autism decals. I had more carbon fiber, but I didn't have any more autism decals, and if something went bad, I couldn't fix it, so I just didn't even chance it. But anyway, look at that baby. Ooh-wee. And like I said, Tarmac got a lot of cool, 143, I believe that's what this is. Yeah, 143 scale, but I'm not really collecting all those. Now I will say, there are certain ones I'm going to get, and a lot of these cars my Hot Wheels are stacked kind of the same way all around that room over there. When I clear that out, there's a good chance that I build cases, display cases and everything, big wall, like my table, I build that stuff. I may build 4 to 5 inch wide wall shelf. And when I say wall shelf, I'm talking about it goes a foot from the floor to the ceiling, and it has a door opens on it. And I may end up putting a lot of these because I've moved back into premiums pretty much, premium castings, and I'll still get occasional premium Hot Wheels, and maybe the occasional basic Hot Wheel, depending on what it is. But I'll still get Boulevards, Team Transport, Target 2-packs, and the occasional cool looking Hot Wheels Premium or something. And of course, I still like Greenlight, M2. I still like all that stuff too. But these I may end up starting getting more of. Tarmac or high-end NO64 143. They're nice. But I think it's Tarmac. I don't think I've found any NO64 143 that I've bought. They do have them. I've seen a 118 scale. It's like, oh God, that thing's beautiful. But it was expensive, very expensive, like $400 and something. But anyway, check that baby out. Don't that just look awesome? See, I thought it'd be cool to take another one of those R35 blue ones or whatever, make one of these, slam it down like that, get the wheels up under there. Ooh. I'm glad Osvaldo liked it. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you that. Osvaldo, I got your email, and thanks for letting me know. I'm glad you got it on. I tried to respond to you twice and tell you I'm glad you like it and all, and each time it comes back, message could not be accepted, inbox is full. So it's saying that your inbox is full and would not accept my reply. And I tried twice. I tried several different ways on the, I tried 2 different times, several different ways. Like I tried just attaching to your email, wouldn't take it. I tried just pulling your email out and composing a whole new one, wouldn't take it. And then the next day I tried again with my other email account, seeing if maybe I could send to you through my other email account. Still wouldn't go. It keeps saying your inbox is full. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it, buddy, and I appreciate you letting me know you got it. But I didn't want you to think that I didn't respond to you. And there's actually been a few of you other guys that's happened to, it didn't let me respond. It came back and said message was full. But usually I'll try again in a day or so, and it goes through. So I'm like, sometimes Mr. Spahar, your text message, it won't accept my text. And it'll say, this is not permitted. I'm like, dang, what do you mean? I just texted him yesterday. And then I'll just wait and I'll try again later and it goes through. So I don't know. But anyway, there we go, guys. Hope you guys have fun today. I hope nobody took personal what I was talking about. And Lance, don't get upset. I don't know how old you are. Maybe you're young. But I'm just trying to explain to you how this works and what the deal was. So I hope everybody understood that. And I'm not going to say your name, but buddy, if you see this video, I'm kind of wondering where my cars are because I paid for them. $150. So I just wanted to know they were shipped. But most importantly, I'd really like to know nothing happened to you. So if you can at least answer that text. And he watches my videos. He's received a custom from me. Free custom. And other things. I've gave him other cars too. He hardly ever comments on my videos though, and that's usually what you're supposed to do to get a free custom. But anyway, if you can at least respond and make sure that nothing's wrong with your family or something, because man, that would be terrible. I hope nothing's wrong with any of your kids or anything. Oh my God, man, I know how that stuff happens, man. It's just. But anyway, I'll wait. I'll wait another week or so, see if I hear from him, and if not, I'll start making some calls and contacting my credit card company and so on, and see what happens from there. And then, worst comes to worst, it'll be a video roasting, making it aware for everybody what happened. But I honestly hope that's not the case, because I didn't think he was like that, and that just makes me feel like something happened to him or his family, and oh my gosh, I hope and pray that isn't the case. I know it sucks. I don't want to lose my $150 and get scammed like that, but I hope you guys understand when I say I would rather be scammed and lose my $150 than to hear something happened to him or his family. Do you understand what I mean? I know that sounds stupid, like what? Well, I mean, I don't want to be scammed, and I don't want to lose my money, but I would rather that than to hear that something happened to one of his family members. Or do you understand? I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I don't know if some of you guys were like this. I grew up in lowriders. I had to fight a lot, and I'm not saying I won all the time, but I got pretty damn good, and I could defend myself and against multiple opponents. And that's what happens when you fight a lot. But I'm gonna be honest. There was some times after I don't know how else to say it, fuck somebody up pretty good, that I would feel bad. I really would. And I was just a kid, but I would feel bad. And for some reason, I always thought about, I remembered how I'd go home and my mom would patch me up. She'd tape stuff up, I mean, it was not a doctor shit, but she always seemed really sad. And so I would always think about that, like that, a kid's gonna go home or whatever, and his mom's gonna be sad. Ain't that so weird? Because I didn't go around and start trouble. I was jumped all the time by these guys. I mean, I was the white boy in the neighborhood, so I didn't have no choice but to defend myself. But I would feel bad afterwards. What is up with that, man? So crazy. But anyway, I just wanted, maybe that has something to do with why I feel like I would rather lose my money and just say I was scammed than to hear that something happened to this guy or his kid, wife, something. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Have fun watching the Super Bowl. Have a good weekend. And whoever you're voting for, I hope won. I couldn't care less. Those guys make a lot of damn money, though, that's for sure. And I know a lot of people enjoy the sport. So have fun, guys. Peace. Outro.